Hello guys, my name is Maxwell from Max Multimedia. Today I'm going to be showing you how to design this simple certificate in Coreldraw. And now, let's roll.
I looked to fly away, but found nowhere to go.
Alright, so here in Coreldraw, the first thing you want to do is to head over to your new document here, click on it, and then I'm going to name my work to certificate. And then the size I'm going to use is A4. This one is not going to be printed, okay, but then if you print your own, you can set your color mode to CMYK, okay, but then I will leave my own to RGB. And then the size I'm going to use is A4, and then the orientation will be landscape, and then I'm going to click on OK. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to give this a feel, but then these are the resources. I'm using this net background here, and then these three typefaces here, so link is in the description. You can download this and then follow along. Alright, so I'm going to double click my rectangle tool here to have a shape on top of my frame, and then I'm going to drop the rectangle tool. Now head over to this disable fill here, right click it so it will remove the black outline around your shape. Okay, now I'm going to change the color to this 10% black. Okay, all right, then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create some rectangles here, some small rectangles here like this. Okay, all right, this is fine. Now what I'm going to do is I want it to be positioned at the left top corner of the main background, so I'm going to hold down shift key and then click on the main background so I can select the small one and the bigger one as well. So once you selected the two, you see these properties here, they will show. If these properties, if you can't find it, that means the two are not selected. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press down L on the keyboard and then T again. What it means is, all right, let me show you something. Let me bring this one here. Okay, and then let me select the two backgrounds. Okay, now what I'm trying to do is to position this one at the left top corner of the main background. Okay, so once you selected the two, if you press L on the keyboard, it will take this one to the left side, and then T will position it at the top left corner. Okay, so if you want to position anything in any of the corner, either left or right, that is how to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to make a copy of this small one. Just right click and drag to this very end like this. All right, then you copy it here. Now I'm going to select this one and then the main background as well. Then I'm going to do right, so R and then B means the bottom. Then you do that to have it like that. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is to draw another rectangle like this here, like this. Okay, now I'm going to rotate. Let me give it red color, and then let me remove the outline. Okay, then I'm going to click on it again, then I'm going to rotate it this way. Okay, so I'll just position it here like this, like this. Let me just keep rotating it till you have it accurately. All right, okay, all right. So what I'm going to do is to right click the red one again, and then just right click and drag to the other end here like this, like this. So once you leave the mouse, you see this option, just copy it here, and that is fine. So now you can delete these small ones here, these two. Now let's change the color of this to this blue here. All right, now right click the red one here, you see this option, power clip inside, click on it, then come and click on the white background so you can have it clip inside the background like that. And then do the same thing, right click the blue one, power clip inside, then you click on the background, then you have the two position inside your background like that, and that is fine. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to draw another rectangle. So come to your rectangle tool here and then draw a rectangle, simple rectangle like this. Okay, all right, now I'm going to give it let me give it orange color, and then let me remove the outline. Okay, now I want to let me resize this a bit. Now I want to position this one right at the middle of the first background. Okay, so hold down shift and then you can select the other background, then press E and C on the keyboard so it to align it and position it properly. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to give this one a gradient fill. Okay, the orange. So come to your interactive fill tool here, select it and then click here, then you drag it to the end of the this orange background here. Okay, so come and click on this orange color here, then give it this blue, and then come and click on the white color here and then give it the red. Okay, and that should be fine. Now the next thing I'll be doing is to make a copy of this gradient fill here. So Control C V. Okay, Control C and V to make a copy. So just click and drag, you see it that it has copied and pasted there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just resize one. Okay, this is just resize one like that, small like this. Okay, now let me change the color. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I want to position this one, the gradient fill one, and then the white one. I want to position them accurately. So select this one, white one, hold down shift key, and then you select the gradient one, and then E and C again on the keyboard to position it properly. Okay, like that. Okay, I think I want to reduce the white one a bit. Okay, this is not bad. Just do what you think is best for your liking. Okay, right, I think this is fine. So I'm going to select this one as well and then make sure I align it properly. All right, now the next thing I'll be doing is I want to trim this one and this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the two of them. So you know how to select multiple things already, and I told you that if you select multiple things, you see the property bar, you see these things. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I want to use the white one to trim the one behind it, which is the gradient one. Okay, so come to this you see these shapes that intertwine here. This one, the third one here from the left side, is trim. If you click on it, then it will use the white one to trim the one behind it. So if I move the white one like this, you see that this one, it has removed the center of it. Okay, so that is how we want it. Now the next thing I want to do is to head over to my resources here, and then I'm going to drag this net background to Coreldraw like this here. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is let me increase it, let me then bring it here. Now click on it again to have the rotation lines around, just rotate it like this, and that should be fine. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to power clip it inside the white background. Okay, so right click it, then come to power clip inside, and you click on the white background to have it inside like that. But then I want to adjust it. Okay, so hold down and then you can click on the net here, then it will select it from within the power clip. Okay, then you can click and drag it down here without opening the power clip. Okay, so yeah, all right, this is what I want. Now I'm going to click on my opacity here so I can reduce the the transparency. Okay, the transparency, so I can reduce the opacity of this thing to, like, let me see, 70 is not really showing, not too much in the background. Okay, I think yeah, 60 is fine, and then that should be okay. Now the next thing I'll be doing is to start typing. So I will head over to my test here. I've got this test here just to save time, so I'm going to copy certificate, and then I'm going to select my test tool here, activate it, and then Ctrl V to paste my certificate. Now I'm going to drop my test tool. Now the next thing I'll be doing is to increase the size of this thing, the size of this thing a bit, place it here. Now I'm going to change the typeface to fake serif. Okay, font is in the description. All fonts I'm using are in the description. You can download them and follow along. Okay, so this is the font, fake serif. Okay, I don't know if that is how it is pronounced, but then I believe yes. All right, so just resize it. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is to head over to my text again, copy this one, and then I'll be doing copy and paste. Okay, activate my text to here and then paste this one also here. Now the next thing I'll be doing is to change this font to Coreldraw. Okay, all right, so that is it. So let me just resize this a bit and then place it here. So this reads certificate of completion. Now the next thing I want to do, let me change the color to, no, this is, I want something dark, blue black. All right, I think, yeah, this color is not bad, but then I want it to be a bit darker than this. So all right, I think this will do. Yes, let me change this also to the same color. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is to again head over to my text here, copy this, Ctrl C to copy, and then select my text to activate, Ctrl V to paste, and then I'm going to open this up like this, then place it here like this. Now I'm going to change, let me drop the text to change this to freehand. Okay, freehand. All right, so that is it. Now the next thing I'll be doing, let me open it up a bit like this and then place it here. All right, okay, just take your time to align your text properly. Okay, now the next thing I'll be doing is to again head over to my text here, copy graduate name here, and then select my text to activate it, and then I'm going to paste this here. Now I'm going to change the font to Chicago Police. Okay, Chicago Police here. Okay, just open it up like this. All right, okay, this is not bad. All right, now the next thing I'll be doing is, let me change the font to, let me see, the font color, sorry, to this. Yeah, this is not bad, something like this. Right, so the next thing I'll be doing is to just come for my rectangle tool and then draw a simple rectangle like this here. Okay, then remove the outline and then give it yellow color. Let me give it like this orange color. Is it? I want to give it something like gold color, but then I don't want to go all over and then doing this golden thing again. So all right, this is fine. Okay, I'll leave that to that. Just position it properly, and then now what I'm going to do is I want to fade the end side of this. So come to your transparency tool, select the background, sorry, let me select it first, and then come to your transparency tool, just click here and then drag to the other end to have it fade. Now come to bitmap, do not drop your transparency tool. Okay, then convert to bitmap, then you click on OK, and then you do the same thing to the other end, and then you click on bitmap, convert to bitmap, and then OK. Right, that should be fine. Now the next thing I'll be doing is to come over to you see this polygon tool here, click and hold on it, it will display all of this. So click on star, and then we just want to draw a little star here, so hold down Ctrl and then draw this. Now let's give it this color, and then let's take off the outline, and then that should be fine. Okay, so let me just position it here. Right. Okay, so this is what we have here. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is to head over to my text again. I'll be doing copy and paste more, like I said. So just copy all of these, Ctrl C to copy. Now come here, select your text tool, then Ctrl V to paste. Now drop the text tool, resize this. Okay, alright, this is fine. Now the next I'm going to do is to, alright, I'm going to change the font. Okay, the typeface to Railway. Oh, sorry, I did something different. Sorry about that. So Railway. Okay, let me select bold here. Alright, is this not too big? Alright, I think this is good. Let me just resize it. Okay, this is looking nice already. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is to head over to my text again, copy and paste, like I said. Copy this and then come back, activate my text tool, then paste it here. So I'm going to use the same font here, Chicago Police. So just open this and then select it, and that should be fine. Oh, I should have dropped the text tool first. Alright, I'm going to open this app like this, then place it here. Okay, then I'm going to give it the same color like that. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to come here, then copy my last text, and then I'm going to activate my text tool again, just Ctrl V to paste it here. Now I'm going to change, let me drop the text tool. I'm going to change this font to semi-bold again, Railway semi-bold or bold, any of them that goes. Let me see, bold. Alright, bold is fine, semi-bold is too small. This is Railway. Okay, Railway font, you can get them. It's actually a family font, so you can just Google it. It's a free font. Google it, and then you download the full font. Okay, it comes with italic, bold, extra bold, black, you know, this family font. Alright, so I'm going to Ctrl K to break all of this apart. Let me resize it a bit. Okay, alright, now let me select it, Ctrl K, so I can break all of them apart. So just take the signature to the last end like that. Now select this one, then hold down Shift key, click on this one as well, click on this one, then press E on the keyboard to align the three of them together like that. Okay, so just let me just position them properly here. Alright, so that is fine. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to just select my rectangle tool here. I want to just draw a simple line here. Okay, just a very tiny line like this should be fine. Okay, let me drop my tool. Now what I'm going to do is to just give this this color here, and then remove the outline. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to right click and drag to the other end to make a copy of it. So right click, hold down Ctrl, and then right click and drag it on top of this one, and that should be fine. Then do the same thing to the next one like that, and that should be fine. Okay, now the next thing I'll be doing is to I have this here. Okay, I did, this is my logo, and then this I did this award thing. Link is in the description if you want to know how I did this. Okay, so this tutorial will not be long. I choose to do this before I start the tutorial. Okay, so but then I have a link to how I did this. Link is in the description. You can watch and also do your own. Okay, so I'm going to select these two, Ctrl C to copy them, and then I'm coming here, and then I'm just coming to Ctrl V to paste them here. All right, so yeah, maybe I might have to bring this one to this side a bit. because this, sorry, this, then bring it down a bit like this. All right, then my logo also should come a bit. All right, so guys, yeah, I think that is all about this simple certificate. As you can see, it's a very simple but nice certificate here, and we design in Coreldraw. All right, so please, if you like videos like this, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future upload. Now God bless you for sticking around to the end of this tutorial. See you in my next video. Sign out.
A humble girl is better than a proud girl. A flowing girl is better than a hard girl. A humble girl is better than a pretty face. A clean girl is better than a lot of makeup. Hard working girl